Good morning, everybody. It's Michael here from Trading Institutional Order Flow. It's the beginning of a new trading week. I thought I'd start the week off with a video. We're going to look at weekly charts today, so I thought we might as well start with Nojack's trade idea here, if you don't mind, Nojack, just so we can take a look at your idea and use it as a starting point. So let's do that. So we'll see. So you are looking here at the weekly. You have supply being created here on the weekly that's taken out some stack of buyers in here. You've got your weekly supply also up in here, but this one obviously these two would be the first two to look out for. So we would now be sorry about that. That was my phone going off. So we would now be getting closer to demand, and we're not so keen right now on selling based on where we are. Looking at a daily, from what I can see, we are still in a downtrend. I don't see a zone here. Maybe we'll go to my charts and have a look at it and see. I don't see any candle there, but that's definitely supply. So we have a change in trend happening on the weekly. We've gone from being up, we're now sideways. We removed one one demand zone here, and we also have supply there. And I imagine these are your trade ideas up in here. Um, I prefer the higher one. That's just me personally, but I see why you chose this one as well. It is a valid level for sure. Um, if we can get it, why not? So give it a shot here, give it a shot there. Let's just go to my charts and we'll take a look so I can see it more clearly. So it was the US dollar Canadian you wanted, wasn't it? Let's take a look at that one. We'll just use that as an idea. So here we go. So pretty straightforward. Got supply, we've got supply, we've got demand. So that's it. Want to buy down here, want to sell up in these areas. Nothing fancy. Taking a look at those areas on a daily chart, we can see clearly we have the daily chart in a downtrend. We're basing down in here now, trying to find some direction, and you can see some demand levels down in here. That's fair enough. This was the level, the first level you chose. Now you've got these two on the daily up in here. So potential areas there on the daily. When you go down to a 4 hour, you can see the 4 hour trend is also just chopping sideways. You now have that level. So that level is the one that I was saying that I preferred, but this one is also within that daily level and within that weekly level. So we're looking at pretty much these type of areas up in here, and down in here. So if you wanted to sell, the issue with this up in here is if and when you go to the weekly, obviously you'd have to reevaluate the situation by the time prices get up there. But for the 4 hour trade right now, these are the two levels down in here that you're looking at. Okay, so thank you for that, Novak. Um, so let's take a look now at just some weekly charts and just run through what we can see for the week. We can start with the US dollar yen, for example. So for the yen, looking at the weekly chart, you have that level there, and you have a little bit of a level down in here, but this one looks to have been tested fairly shallowly. Do we have anything below? For now, that's what we'll do. We are obviously working off of this level, and we are sitting right in that level right now. That one's not a great one because you didn't have a big enough move away, but keep it on your charts and see if you get any opportunities in there. But that's for the US dollar. Japanese yen. Let's take a look at gold. On the weekly view for gold, that's the demand zone, and I don't see anything in supply up until up in here, possibly, in fact, even like that. So that's what we've got. We are working our way off of that supply zone right now. We've got some buyers down in here. It's not the greatest level, but we are holding demand from these buyers down in here. All right, let's take a look at the S&P 500 on the weekly chart. Beautiful. That's a very beautiful chart. um, so nothing really exciting up until down in here, and even that is not the greatest because it's a very big zone, very big wick down. Okay, let's take a look at the New Zealand US dollar. Just going randomly, guys, just to get you some levels for the week to consider. The ones I'm considering anyway. These are the levels up in here. We're still, at this level. We have some up here as well, which I think, oh, looks like that one's been tested. So the next area would be above there. And natural gas, why not? Supply and demand is the same for whatever market we trade, right? So that's that one. Those are the two levels on the weekly chart we're looking at. Let's take a look at the pound. For the pound, we are still working our way. We've had that level in for a while. We're still working our way off of it. We're coming down into this area, which is one to watch. It's meandering its way down, so we'll see how it does once it gets down there. There's a little bit more left just below that as well. The pound CAD, we are coming into demand right now. We've touched it. We've got some selling up in here. That one's not great at all. That one's better. So I would watch the higher one more. This one, meh, okay. So for this one, got demand. Again, we've got supply similar. This one's better than the one we just looked at. All right, let's take a look at some of the euros. Let's take a look at the Euro USD. The Euro USD, we're looking. We got demand down in here. Demand. We've got some supply up in here, and ultimately up in here. So these are the levels that I'm looking at for the euro. We still have to get through all of this though. All of this right here. Prices are sitting right below it. This is all the basing that's been happening. A lot of traders, like we were talking about in our Sunday meeting, a lot of short traders who were buying the breakout below these lows have been caught. So they're in a bit of a difficult situation right now. So for the Euro CAD, oops, wrong tool. So we got, wrong tool again. Let's do it one more time. We got demand there. We got some supply up in here. And we got some supply up there. Any other markets? Let's look at the CAD yen. Anything on the weekly? Meh. Next market, Aussie Japanese yen. Next market, Aussie CAD. Definitely next market. Oil. Next market. Last one. See if we can find something useful here. Let's look at the New Zealand CAD. Okay. Little bit, not great. A little bit of buying down in here. We are sitting into a very big area, which it's not fresh. Let me just see if there's anything not on this broker. So, that's it. So, just a quick run through the markets for you guys. That's what I just thought I would do to start off the week. So we have areas to look at above and below. We're coming into one right now. For day trading purposes, maybe that area on a daily chart might be worth it, but it's not. I'm not going to use that for long-term stuff. I don't think. But keep it on your charts. You never know. We do have a big move away from it. We're coming back into it, so keep it on your charts and keep an eye on it. All right, fellas, just to say again, thank you to all of you who've sent in your email addresses for the webinar next on Saturday this week, actually, the 1st of July at 8:30 p.m. For those of you who would still like to attend, just send me your email address. Send it to storehouseanalytics@gmail.com, and we'll see you on July the 1st. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week. Stay safe. Trade safe. Bye bye for now.